Hey YouTubies, I want to talk about this solar eclipse that's coming up on Monday. Okay, I found this article about the solar eclipse, and it says what to do for the total solar eclipse in August. It's from LiveJournal, and it says, I've been pondering this. It will be the first total solar eclipse I've ever witnessed. It's in Leo, 2 degrees from the fixed star Regulus, which is a royal star and one of the watchers. One could, were one so inclined, engrave the sigil of Regulus on a garnet and consecrate it with mugwort during the eclipse. Better yet, if the garnet is carved into the shape of a cat or lion, a Regulus talisman is supposed to appease wrath and give favor, which would be nice. My natal sun is opposed Regulus, and I could use said benefits. The problem, as I see it, is the meaning of Regulus, a king, the one who regulates existence, who provides consistency and order, that many may cooperate to realize a single vision, dominance and success of a people through social unity, the sacrifice of personal concerns in order to become the leader that the time requires, clashes with that of a solar eclipse. The Kingslayer, the dragon of chaos, insatiable hunger, great rises and falls. In Leo, I might expect this eclipse to behave something like a poorly managed corporation that exists in conflict with the governments that attempt to regulate its behavior. Its self-seeking nature would parasitize populations rather than serve them, existing as a market-share, lusting, immortal thing, and an unnatural person, hoarding and moving its profits elsewhere, rather than paying taxes and growing the economy that feeds it. The whole wealthy and powerful as vampires thing seems draconic to me. In other words, I see it as particularly powerful and ill-omened, and am not sure what a talisman that captures its nature would do for an individual. Unregulated appetites can kill you. The fact that it's hitting the United States from coast to coast and landing on the president's Mars ascendant conjunction seems like throwing napalm on a structure fire. Unregulated corporate feeding frenzy, would anyone be that surprised? Okay. And so I did a little further research, and I found out that President Trump is going to Phoenix the next day after this eclipse. Phoenix is the sunbird. It is rebirth from the fire, and it's similar to this black sun, but it's its own symbol. So the black sun could be associated with Prometheus because he killed the king Osiris. He killed the life, the sun god. It is also sometimes associated with Osiris because of his death. He went into the underworld and became the black sun as well. Now, during the times of the eclipse in Mesoamerica, that's when they were having their human sacrifice rituals, and the dumb masses were just watching it as they would pull a heart out and eat it, which was a Zagreus ritual, and then give the rest of the body to the elite and the military for cannibalization. So I am concerned. I'm not saying anything's going to happen. I am concerned, though. I've been doing this long enough to see that these symbols and these rituals and the way that the media is pushing it is just out of the ordinary. Something else that I found and I saw this on somebody else's Facebook, and I checked into it, and sure enough, it's true, is an ad on Craigslist for crisis actors, preferably from the Midwest. And it's from Tulsa, Oklahoma. And they are also talking about some kind of a project tomorrow in New York. This concerns me with everything going on. I really am disgusted by what is going on. This whole Confederate removal of the Confederate statues nonsense. Why now? Why do we have to pull all these down? Why don't you pull all of the churches, synagogues, and mosques down? Because all of their books promote slavery. Why don't you just expel anything Jewish as well? So this is a game, and I think they have done everything they could to divide us, and they're going to stoke it up. But this whole ritual thing, I'm just not going to participate in it. I would recommend just staying. Don't even waste your energy. Don't even waste your energy watching this eclipse. Just watch yourself. Take care. Be careful. But I don't know. I just find everything going on right now, I'm pretty disgusted. I've been doing this, I started off writing these kids' books, and that's how I got onto this path. And I'm looking at everybody losing their channels, and I'm not talking about haters. I've just seen people who are just analyzing the movies lose their channels. So I don't know how much longer I have on these social media platforms, but I'll keep trying to put out as I can. But I'm just beyond disgusted with what is going on, and as usual, don't fall for the Hegelian dialect. I just want to point all this out. Thank you. Oh, I'm sorry, one last thing. The black sun is in a lot of these alternative media as well as mainstream media logos. You could see it here at InfoWars and the mainstream media as well. This ABC. They don't just have the all-seeing eye. So you can start looking around. I think Red Ice had the black sun as well. A lot of these people do. And it is a destroyer symbol. It is a symbol of destruction. So note what they're doing to us. And don't get pulled into it. Thank you.